Yeah, it was like a huge charge. He got like the 2-2B, or you got like I think it was the Bull Rush lethal hit into the 2-2B and Soul Charge, but then he dropped the Obsidian drop.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate, but you know, we'll see if maybe, just maybe, he can pull himself together and take this tournament, right?
Yeah, now you are in for a huge treat watching Nounours play. He is a very entertaining Astaroth. He goes for these crazy reads. He goes for all these crazy setups. There's going to be, if there's a wall stage, you're going to see a crazy wall comp, or we're going to see a Talim. Okay.
Huh, I was in for, so you told me I was expecting Astaroth, but I got the complete opposite.
I didn't know he played this character. Okay.
Alrighty. Well,
interesting. And also, you got Sett, you know, Tira.
Because I've been lied to, let's continue onward.
Known liar, Zubas.
Known word sayer. Oh wow, jump back A there from Sett.
Going in for the 6B pressure. This is a great pressure tool for Tira. Calls it out on the GI, trying to get him challenging.
And if I'm not mistaken, 6B is definitely not steppable, right?
It is very difficult to step.
Okay. So it's very not steppable then. Nice just right there from Sett. Going for the Ogi. Gets the land shark there. Oh wow, just barely whiffing it. I guess he was caught airborne in there.
Yes.
I don't know if Nounours is. I've seen him play Talim ever, actually.
I've never seen it, but hey, maybe maybe it's a character we're just not used to seeing.
Yeah, well, he gets it anyway. Gets the first round.
Yeah. Okay. Don't punish on the reversal edge, and then going with the 6B pressure again. Set up the conditioning that he wasn't gonna go for the second hit, and then finally let it rock. Challenges the lolly can with the 2A, gonna hit him out of it.
Wow, look at this positioning right now. Oh my god, these 6Bs are just so good right now. They're finding their marks, but Nounours is kind of mounting that strong offense. And oh wow, this like life lead right now for Sett is just so massive. Good lord.
And gonna be even a little bit bigger with the regen on the throw, or on the reversal edge victory. So
yeah, very, very true. Of course, Sett. I feel like with the way that Nounours is kind of like showing him how he wants to play the game, right? Sett looks very comfortable.
Yes, but looks like Sett's getting a little bit Sett played right now. But he's gonna back it up with a great Tira back step. Catches him quacking with the mid into the soul attack. I think he went for the lethal hit low there.
Oh, definitely went for it.
Okay, another stance transition back into Jolly.
And you know, we're gonna have to like really keep track of that too, if I'm not mistaken, to make sure we don't get that gloomy coda, you know, to worry about. But looks like Nounours is just okay with kind of poking his way in, taking those small hits where he can.
Yeah, now a little bit of a life lead from Nounours. Has to be careful. Oh, okay, he baits out the 3B. Interesting stuff from Sett. That was like a really big risk that he just took randomly there.
Yeah.
But you know what else is really big? The damage we're about to see off this.
Yeah, whiffing, probably not the best thing to take here.
Okay, nice throw attack. This is a huge life lead though from Sett. Just chipping him out, and that's going to be a ring out. Oh no, not the quite at right angle, but still big life lead.
Yeah, super close, but at the same time, you know, I think it's all going to matter a little bit more when we see if this gloomy coda comes to play.
Yes, okay, we've got to be careful on his guard gauge right now. Flashing red, this could be a big factor in this round.
Yeah, very true. Oh wow, nice reversal edge again.
Yeah, a lot of meter for both these players. Soul charge coming up from Nounours. I like it. Doesn't want to have to deal with this guard break.
Great stuff there, of course. That splat really had to have hurt Sett. I wonder what he was going for.
Oh, just gonna GI. Oh, what the? Did you see that?
Oh. Bruh.
Okay, nice soul attack. Getting a lot of use out of the soul attack. Going in for the drill.
And I'm not sure if that was worth it right away, but he made it. He proved obviously that it was. So.
I think every other time he went for that setup, he went for the like the 50-50, right? And then that time he didn't, and just he went like the slight delay on the drill. So that was a really nice just like condition that he had set up, and that's I think what he went for in the situation.
Yeah, I guess rules of 3 definitely applies in that situation.
Yes, because he had gone for it I think
2 other times.
Yeah,
two other times. Third time he definitely went for it. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, so that's a really awesome mix-up. And then Sett, you know, setting up that play.
Setting up.
I'll stop.
That's twice. But, you know, Honestly, I was pretty impressed a little bit with how Nounours kind of like played Talim. He's very patient, right? I'm not used to that, seeing that, because we have maniacs like Neon, for example, just doing whatever they want all the time.
Yeah, I think, yeah,
You know,
for sure.
especially amongst EU players anyway. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, playing Neon when I was in London, he does play a lot differently than a lot of the NA Talims, but still, can play very ignorant at times.
How ignorant would you say Neon plays?
Not quite Icy Chains levels, but we're getting there.
Fair enough. All right, well, looks like we're at the Shrine of Eurydice, of course, and right now, Sett is kind of poised to take this life lead. Very good stuff. There.
Ooh, doesn't pull the trigger on the 3A though.
Yeah.
We're trying to whiff punish, but no, that move just gets her right out of there.
Yeah, that updraft is so hard to deal with at times.
You're gonna get a reverse ledge. This could be a matched round defining reverse ledge, and it is.
Oh,
and then steps on him?
Kind of rude. Just a little rude. Just a little rude. A little bit BM there. Okay, well, let's see what we end up getting in this second round.
Great GI timing from Sett, going with the A+B, trying to bait out the reverse ledges from Talim. Obviously, Talim players love to go for it because it's a very safe option for them.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, Tira has one of the fastest break attacks in the game too, so you gotta be really careful with that.
Yeah, it is stance to, like, so there are different speeds depending what stance you're in, but yes, it's very fast. Okay, nice challenge from Nounours. And then just kicks her right in the face. Gonna take the round.
I think that one thing that's really interesting about Sett, he's willing to give up entire rounds just to get closer to that coda, as you saw.
He's also willing to give up entire block punishes because that triple flip is -14.
That is very true, very true. Gotta, take as much incremental damage as you possibly can. I mean, you can't let your opponent know that you don't know.
Okay, great punish on the 2-2B into stance. Or 2-2A into stance.
Oh, wow. This really gauge right now.
Now, Sett, he is flashing red, so he's going to be going down to yellow in this next round, but this could be a big factor. Talim obviously doing lots of guard damage, and then right back into red already.
Oh, he whiffed it right away, so that lead is gone.
And this could be huge.
Yeah, looking rough right now. And if I'm not mistaken, this is so much damage into a mix-up. Oh, wow. Gets the 2-2A.
Oh, but it realigned. Attackable throws and soul charge.
Did you see how much damage that did? It scaled a little bit, but not enough.
Hey, soul charge, trying to stay alive in this round.
Ooh,
One Tira combo. And that's
Definitely
gonna be it, the break attack.
And we were talking about that earlier. Those break attacks from Tira are quite fast in Gloomy, if I'm not mistaken.
In both our stances, they're very fast.
Yeah.
But there are different frames.
Specifically Gloomy Coda, rather. Oh, wow. Yep, there it is. Coming to play again.
Hit.
Yep, just more and more of them.
Yeah, and obviously Tira Inc. Gloomy Coda is such a powerful character. No meter on soul charge, basically.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to ever use it unless you want to go back into the Gloomy side. And of course, this positioning right now.
But not blocking the last hit of the string, gonna get blown up for it. And Nounours staying alive in this set.
Yeah. Might have been a little bit ahead of me towards the end there. I had a little bit of a desync, it felt like. But we will see if realign ourselves this time. Honestly, I'm very impressed though still with Nounours. Like the way he's playing, he's like super patient and like trying to amount like a very like incremental offense, if that makes sense. He's poking just enough to get those like sick GIs, right? Into those post-GI situations. But other than that, he's very patient, very like basic caliber. Very opposite of how he plays Astaroth, so interesting switch there. I feel like the tier was doing just fine, but we'll have to see what Sett is feeling like.
Yeah, maybe it's just like a comfort thing in the matchup.
Yeah, it could be it.
But this could be a decision that haunts Sett if this doesn't work out.
That's true, but we are getting the two smallest characters in the game on one of the smallest stages in the game, Kaer Morhen.
Yeah, so and there's the 2-2B coming up from Amy. Such a great verdict. Going for White Rose, interesting. JJJ, where you at? Let them know how it is.
Exactly. Alright, good stuff there. This poking, you can't do anything after that.
Okay, not quite the right angle. Look at the ring out. Reversal edge coming through from Nounours. Let's see what he got.
This is so scary. You gotta be extremely careful.
Ooh, but this didn't realign on the sub after the clash. And gonna get the ring out.
You hate to see it happen.
You really hate to see it happen.
But if you're Sett, you'd love that, of course. That switch is looking quite good for him so
Okay,
far.
2-2-B air hit, not gonna get a combo. Throwing white roses at him.
And one thing I want to point out, Sett is actually like the complete opposite of what he was previously. He's no longer just running and pressing buttons.
Yeah, I really liked from Nounours letting go of the reverse ledge, not to get lethal hit.
Of course, that is a thing that you have to very much be aware of, right?
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of 4A coming up from Sett. Oh, and the lolly cannon, so much damage. Yeah, that's one thing about Talim is if you guess wrong on her, if she guesses a movement option correctly, you just die.
You ever just take a combo in one hit?
Yeah.
Great stuff there, of course. And Nounours, again, like I was talking about before, very like okay with just doing incremental damage, poking until he gets those big wing.
And there we go again. The reverse ledge can be such a dangerous option against Talim because if she guesses right on a movement one, you're gonna get hit by the cannon.
Oh, the standing reset on the
yeah. Great stuff from Nounours again, letting go of the reverse ledge. Oh, and doesn't tech the extension. That's a very hard extension to tech because if the camera switches, it's like the reverse direction.
Yeah, it's very tough. One of those things that's haunted many players.
Oh my god, he just hangs out in the stance and then just lets it rip. This is a very dominant round from Nounours so far. Only 10 seconds in, soul charge coming in from Sett, not trying to deal with this pressure right now. And he has no roses.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah, he went for white and reds, and that's, you know, JJJ said it best. Just go for red.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, is if you try to go for both without getting one first, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you know?
You miss out on a lot of damage potential going for the white rose, and as we saw from Sett, he just didn't really have the damage to contest all the Talim